Go look at your driveway. That truck costs double what it would have 15 years ago, and the engine may not last half as long. They raised the price and took the quality out. That is the complaint under every video like this. But there is a second insult almost nobody talks about, and it is worse than the broken engines. It is what these companies are calling the fix. 7 engines, 7 remedies that remedy nothing. Here are the rules. 7 engines ranked by one number, what it cost you when it lets go. We start with the one that bleeds you slowly. We end with the one that can put a rod through the block of America's best-selling truck. Every figure comes from a federal recall, a court filing, or a repair bill. Watch what happens at the end of each one, because the pattern is not the failure, the pattern is the paperwork. Number 7. The Volkswagen and Audi 2.0-liter turbo, engine code EA888. It is in the Jetta, the Tiguan, the Atlas, and the Passat, and in the Audi A3, A4, A5, Q3, and Q5. One engine, a dozen badges, sold by the million. This one does not explode. It seeps. A class action in New Jersey alleges the piston rings are defective and let it burn oil between services, so owners top it off constantly and pray they never forget. The second leak is coolant out of a plastic water pump that cracks when it gets hot. $600 to $1,200 at a shop. Survivable. Now the remedy. A settlement already covered those pumps on 2014 through 2021 cars. Then in 2024, a fresh class action landed arguing the redesigned pump is made of the same cracking plastic. They fixed it by replacing the part with the part, which sets the tone for everything below it, because the next company never issued a recall at all. Number 6. The Honda 1.5-liter turbo. The little 4-cylinder Honda put in everything that mattered. Optional in the 2016 to 2022 Civic, the only engine in the 2017 to 2022 CR-V, the base engine in the 2018 to 2022 Accord, sold on 3 promises: power, efficiency, reliability. It delivered 2. On short, cold trips, raw gasoline slips past the piston rings and drips into the oil pan. The oil thins, and thin oil does not protect metal. That is the lawsuit Honda is defending in the United States right now. Then the head gaskets started going. In Quebec, one Civic failed at 111,000 kilometers. She asked Honda for help. Honda said no. She paid $5,461 for a gasket that is supposed to last the life of the engine. The remedy? There is no recall, there is no updated part. Honda's answer to fuel in your oil was 1 extra year of warranty and advice to change it more often. You are not the customer. You are the containment strategy. But at least a Honda gives you a warning. The next one has been killing engines for a decade, and the company's own paperwork admits the warranty is the fix. Number 5. The Hyundai and Kia Theta II in 2.0 and 2.4-liter form. It powered the Sonata, the Santa Fe, the Tucson, the Optima, the Sorento, and the Sportage across more than 10 model years. When these engines were machined, metal debris was left behind in the crankshaft oil passages, blocking oil from reaching the connecting rod bearings. Starved bearings knock, then seize, then the rod snaps through the side of the block. Hot oil hits a hot engine, and that is how these cars burned in driveways. It started with a recall of 470,000 Sonatas in 2015 and never really stopped. Federal regulators handed down a record civil penalty. The lawsuit settled for $1.3 billion. And the centerpiece of that settlement was not a fixed engine. It was a 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty on connecting rod-bearing failure. Read that again. They did not promise the engine would hold. They promised to buy you a new one when it did not. That is the difference between an engineering fix and a financial one. And the next company built the exact same defect into a brand you were told was bulletproof. Number 4. the Nissan VC-Turbo, the variable compression engine, in both the 1.5-liter 3-cylinder and the 2.0-liter 4-cylinder. It is in the Rogue, Nissan's best-selling vehicle in America, plus the Altima and the Infiniti QX50 and QX55. Nissan sold it as the future of the combustion engine. The clever part is a stack of bearings and links that change compression on the fly, and on those bearings left the factory defective. They shed metal into the oil, it circulates, scores everything it touches, and the bearing seizes at speed, and you lose power in traffic. June 2025, Nissan recalls roughly 444,000 vehicles. February 2026, 2 more recalls covering another 642,000 Rogues, over 750,000 cars. Out of warranty, a Rogue engine runs about $8,000 on a compact SUV worth $20,000. The remedy for that second wave? A software update and a look in the oil pan. They are reflashing the computer on an engine that eats itself. At least Nissan's problem was a new idea that failed. The next one is the oldest failure in this video, in the last brand you would expect. Number 3. The Toyota 3.4-liter twin-turbo V6 engine code V35A. For the 2022 Tundra, Toyota pulled out the 5.7-liter V8 that ran forever and dropped this in. You will also find it in the Lexus LX and GX, and it fails for the same reason as the Hyundai. Machining debris, what a machinist calls swarf, left inside at the factory, migrating to the number 1 main bearing, the one carrying the heaviest load in the engine. Knocking, rough running, no start, or shut down at speed. Toyota has recalled this engine 3 times. In May 2024, 102,000 vehicles. In November 2025, another 127,000. A third in 2026. Close to 300,000 trucks and SUVs, and through October 2025, more than 2,600 warranty claims. Now the remedy, and this is the one owners are furious about, the original fix was a new engine, and Toyota installed more than 70,000 of them. So in 2026, Toyota rolled out software that listens to the frequency of your bearing to decide whether your engine is sick enough to qualify. The fix got expensive, so they changed the definition of broken. Want to know which engine grenade's next? Subscribe, the last 2 are still being built. Number 2. The Ford 2.3-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder, the turbo engine in the Bronco, Ranger, Explorer, and a version of the Mustang, 300 horsepower. And on 2025 and 2026 cars, some came off the line already broken. Early in 2026, Ford recalled Mustangs and Explorers because the machine installing the piston pin circlips was misaligned and the rings were simply missing. A circlip is what stops the piston pin from walking sideways and destroying the cylinder wall. In June, Ford recalled another 1,536 Broncos, Explorers, and Rangers over camshaft roller finger followers installed wrong and able to pop loose. The remedy is not a gasket, it is a new long block, the entire bottom end of a truck you bought new. And the remedy is not available. Ford has said the repair will not start until the end of November 2026. So the fix here is a letter telling you your engine is defective and to keep driving it, which is bad. But it's not the worst thing on this list because at least Ford has admitted it does not have an answer yet. Number 1. The General Motors 6.2-liter V8 engine code L87. The big V8 in the Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra, the 2 best-selling full-size trucks in the country, plus the Tahoe, Suburban, Yukon, and Cadillac Escalade. General Motors' own filings blamed supplier manufacturing and quality issues. Translated as supplier shipped crankshafts that were not finished to spec, plus machining debris in the rod bearings and oil galleries, and they bolted them into your truck anyway. The bearing wears, the rod snaps, and it can throw itself straight through the side of the block with no warning. In April 2025, General Motors recalled roughly 597,000 trucks and SUVs in the United States, over 700,000 worldwide, after documenting more than 28,000 engine failure reports, about half with the vehicle in motion. Out of warranty, a new 6.2-liter engine runs $12,000 to $15,000. Now the remedy. For every truck that passed inspection, General Motors' fix was thicker oil, a new filter, and a new oil cap. That is the repair. Then the engines kept failing. On January 19, 2026, federal regulators opened a formal investigation into whether the remedy works at all, after 36 owners reported their engines died after the dealer had already fixed them. That is where this ends. Not with a defect, but with a repair order that repaired nothing. Honda never recalled it. Volkswagen reused the plastic. Hyundai wrote a warranty instead of a fix. Nissan sent a software update. Toyota changed the test. Ford has no part. GM sent you home with thicker oil and a federal investigation. You are not buying a car. You are buying a defect and a payment plan for it. So go pull the dipstick. Wipe it, put it back, pull it again, hold it in the light. If it smells like gasoline or glitters with metal, you have your answer. And it is more honest than anything the dealer will hand you. Check the engine code before you sign, check the recall, then check whether the fix is real. Subscribe.